Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Real Deal video blog. So we have some big news going on. As you may have heard, Real Deal is opening another house, so that brings us to 4 houses total. This house is in Northwest Dallas. It's a beautiful home, just like our other properties. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got 12 beds. We have a Sober Living Cribs episode out on YouTube if you want to go check it out. And this new house lets us do more of what we love, which is saving people's lives every single day. So now that we've got 4 homes, this might be a good time to ask, maybe you're wondering, why sober living? What's the point? For those of you that don't know, sober living is a concept that bridges the gap between inpatient addiction treatment and the real world. In sober living, residents live with other recovering addicts and alcoholics in a home. Often they continue treatment. They might go to intensive outpatient or IOP. They might go to counseling or therapy. And of course, they're expected to be working some kind of recovery program, going to meetings. The goal is to get them integrated into the community, make them feel part of a recovery community. And then outside of the treatment aspect, they also get to live their lives. They leave the house during the day, they go to work or go to school, but at night they still come home to a safe and supportive environment. The managers, there's a manager of the house, and the other community members exist to give accountability. They might give drug tests or breathalyzers. There's typically a curfew. So the point of all this is that transitioning back to real life is hard in recovery. You go from living this life in addiction where everything is wild and everything's falling apart and you're surrounded by toxic people and toxic relationships, and all of a sudden you're expected to just flip this switch and live a completely different life without these substances that you've grown to be totally dependent on. And, that's a big transition to make, and it's no surprise that many, many people relapse after leaving treatment and going back to where they were. So sober living goes a long way to make that process much easier. In fact, people who go to sober living are almost always more successful than the people who don't go to sober living. Sober living helps keep you away from the people, the places, and the things of active addiction. So if someone you know is coming out of treatment and they're asking you about their options, tell them the choice to go to sober living is a no-brainer.